talk about that. This is the whole point of this campaign, is to beat the monolith and to beat the goblin city. And our strategies for goblins aren't working at all. I don't want to rebuild an entire crew just because strategies aren't working. So what are we gonna do with that then? We're gonna try archers because nothing else fucking works. So we'll camp till daytime, I guess. Let's figure out what we're gonna try to do. So clearly we need guys with big range defense in the front, so we can hide behind the kite shields. I think we'll run 7 and 5. I can give the two-handers with indomitable range defense bonuses if I want. Give them a kite shield and hide behind that. And do I just need to get some more archers into our team? That might actually be what it has to be. I guess I should space the archers out so they don't all get rooted, but I have a feeling I'm just going to ignore the roots and keep fighting because I can't. Archers don't have melee. They don't have melee skill leveled up, so they're not going to be able to break those roots very regularly, which means they're just going to have to sit there and eat the root. I don't know how this is going to play out with long room goblin shamans, because aren't the goblin shamans just going to then debuff all the guys I care about and just focus fire the debuffed guys? Malaros was talking a little bit about indomitable front lines, so you can pop indomitable over and over again, so the damage doesn't hurt quite as much. I could see that being useful maybe. So maybe the frontliners aren't my standard frontliners. Maybe it's time to give our two-handers shields. I don't think I have the melee weapons to do that, but let's take a look at what that would look like. Because this is for having the dogs and having the guys we're supposed to be using to counter this. That sure as fuck did not look like a hard counter to me. Fight wasn't even close. It was just getting wrecked by goblins the entire time. So we're going to try to wear him down with 3 archers. Not the archers even more spaced out. I mean, it can be, but the problem with spacing the archers out even more is I think they're going to get rooted sooner or later. I'm actually tempted to do the opposite. I'm kind of tempted to stick them all in the middle. Because that didn't work at all. You said this is where you wish I have Overwhelm. Overwhelm does literally nothing versus goblins. Goblins have ridiculously high initiative. What the fuck is Overwhelm going to do for me? Overwhelm only triggers if you're faster than them. Shields and two-handers in the bag. I don't really have enough one-handers to go around. Could just arm them with daggers. Well, this is what I wanted. I wanted to learn how to fight goblins. I guess we're going to do it. Don't arm them, just shields. You don't think they're gonna approach at all? All right, we'll keep them with the eggers then. I have better guys in the front ranks here. I think I actually do want to do this based on the highest range defense, because otherwise one guy's just gonna get focused nonstop. 26 seems too low to me. It's 25. That means it was 0. These are both 1s. All right. Brother Kate has better than that. 37 range defense. Kalios is at 25. That means 0. Chabo Chabo, 40 range defense. Chris is at 32. Mora is at 30. Kicks at 35. $30, $37, $40, $32. Do we have other people? The Megas have fairly decent range defense, if I remember correctly. It's 41. 11 of 12. If we're gonna do this, if this is really the solution to goblins, we're gonna need more archers. I haven't been rolling on hunters either, because I didn't feel like I needed more archers, but it sounds like I'm gonna need more fucking archers. Alright, death is an Evita. I don't care about the damage inflicted. I do care about the 41 range defense. That seems useful. What is Cat Attack's range defense? 45. That seems useful. And what is Gojush? Oh, that's Keljastad's range defense. I don't have another kite shooting. I do. Alright, let's just for comparison purposes take a look now. Excuse me. I guess I don't get Indomitable doing this. I do have a couple extra quivers somewhere. Can use Gujar to be the arrow delivery boy. Just runs around the back. Give him a kite shield too. Alright, so what are we looking at right now? Is it even worth leveling Gujar then? I'm building him as a duelist. There's no... Oh, I can build him as a two-hander, can I? Okay, gotta remember. We're gonna need archers, and it seems likely I'm probably gonna be dismissing guys who aren't archers then. Probably one of my duelists will get dismissed and one of my back rank, or one of my two-handers, upcoming two-handers. If I'm really gonna have to pick down the fucking goblins for hours and upon hours with range attacks, then I'm gonna need a lot more range guys, because I don't want to do that in a regular fight that way. Okay, let's look at the front line. This is 35, 41, 32. So let's get the guys who are the weakest in range defense on the side. 30, 41, 43, 37, 35. So it's these three. Let's go right to left on this. 32, 30, 35. And what was this one? Is it 39? 37, like that. Okay. We got 3 with better, right? This is 30, so this is only 37. Death is inevitable. I thought he had better than that. Okay. 45 on Cat Attack and 44 on Keljastad. Those guys are going in. So take the 2 lowest here, drop them out. This may not make any difference at the end of this. This is the worst part too. Like we might still not win. I mean, we'll see. We haven't tried this. They haven't tried this strategy because it just seemed absurd to me that you're gonna out archer goblins. Goblins have anticipation on like every one of their characters, and they have a million more guys than you do, and they have poison, and they have piercing. It's like, and they have the goblin impaler guy. Maybe we need some dedicated crossbow builds with this. That would be fun. I'll get to devise another build. I've been feeling a little stale on the builds we have. They've been working very well, but there hasn't been a reason to switch them. All right, so what is this now? 45, 44, 35 on Kex. Kex has Iron Lungs, though. It means I can Indomitable every single turn. 37, 40, 43, 41. Who's a 37? Is that also on an Iron Lungs guy? No, it's on Kate. Wish I had my plus 35 shield. My only true love. Short one dog. Where's the necklace? One of my archers should have that. Does it matter which archer has that? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the thing about, I wonder, I guess if it's really the range that matters, then the archers are going to be important. If it's just the armor piercing, then the crossbows. I don't know how this is going to work, so we'll see. This is the 12 guys I guess we're going to try. Do we have extra arrows anywhere? Some there. 3 sets on each of them. Let's throw in some extras on our standard bear. Any more arrows? Arrows there. Anywhere else? No, that's all my arrows. So I have 60 arrows. Now I got 20 there, 20 there, and 30 on each of these. So that's 90, and then 20 and 20. So 130 arrows. Okay. It's 130 arrows over. So we got about 40 rounds, 40 odd, 43, whatever the fuck it is, rounds of arrow fire. How are my guys? Can we get a little bit heavier armor in the front ranks? We have Indomitable on about half, no, not even half of our front ranks. So I guess we want to go max. Let's grab gear. Let's take a look at what we actually have for max HP gear. Alright, let's take a look at our gear. Got a 355 and a 400. 400's going on Kex. The 300 there, he's the lowest melee range defense at 35. 37's the second lowest. I don't think we're keeping this in my bag for this. 39 weight, 38 weight at 355. 286 at 12. I think we're gonna hold that. I don't know, Krildorf. I assume they have reloads. I've never seen an enemy archer run out of arrows ever, so my assumption is they'll be good for a while. I need 300 armor there, and I need a better helm here. Puts their stand pretty low. Not as low as I was thinking though. 17, 19. What does a 300 cost me? One more. Alright. Killjustad. So what am I? Again, I gotta look at the lowest ones. They're gonna be targeted the most. 41, 43, 40, 37, 35. I should probably put those on the outskirts too, since my expectation is there's going to be more guys who can shoot the center ranks than there are either side. So the guys with the highest melee range defense should be in the middle. 44, 45. Okay. 43, 41. Don't have a lot of 320 that's undamaged, and the stuff that we do have is lighter in terms of the rest of it. So it's 320s. We have two 320s though. It should be adequate for the middle. Okay. I guess 7, there's no true middle. Alright, there it is. All in 320. This is as good as I can do for them. They all in 300 helms. These are 280 helms. Do I have 300 helms? I'm not sure that I do. Certainly not available. Alright, they're going to have to roll 280. Oh, that's a 300 there. This is for, actually, it kills just out over there. Can roll the 321. Oh, it weighs less, right? Okay. Okay. Anything else in there? 286 and Brother Kate. How did Brother Kate make it to the outskirts? Because it's lowest range defense. I'm not sure. A couple more points of stamina is going to be worth reduction in that. Where's the 320 home? There. This is maybe a little bit overkill, but okay. Kex. All right, 280. Switch it with the 300. We have another 300. No, our weakest link, Chabo Chabo, in 276. Do we have a 300 for him? Yeah, it's at 298. We'll take it. All right, so we're gonna camp till morning. Fight it like this. I don't have any -0 vision lost helms. My archers feel woefully vulnerable. I mean, these guys are just gonna be running arrows, right? So let's give them 300. Better hats, 280s. That one is purely for aesthetics. All right, so we got the gear sorted out. I assume just my front line is going to be the one taking damage. We're going to have to fix all of our gear. We have fucking 342 gear sitting around. Really? Did I click the wrong one?
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
I feel determined. Welcome, Nutsy81. Thanks for the sub. Alright, so Go Josh is in the lowest armor right now. We got a 320 for him. Okay, front line is all 320s now, with all 300 at least gear. So we're as tanky as we can possibly get. We're running kite shields. Alright. Let's just throw gear on them so it doesn't screw up my stuff. Gotta remember just to resort this later. We'll have to do more naked comparisons later, but that's fine. We can do more naked comparisons later. Alright. Everyone in the helm. Just get it out of my inventory. Yes. Alright. Kex have a weapon in here? He does now. I think that's my only two-hander who made it onto the line. Everybody else is a duelist or a mega. Alright! Oh, we were going to give him a kite shield. So a little bit of stamina going to matter here. Maybe. All the guys with super low stam have iron lungs. The only person who doesn't have recover or iron lungs on this field right now is Kate. It's camp till daylight. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you taking the time to support me. And let's get into it. Oh, one last sanity check for shields and dogs. I could spread them out more, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. So I don't think I care. Let's see if this helps at all. Feel the cancer. They're rushing me. I don't have particularly good weapons for fighting. Well, you know who gets the first couple arrows? Hey, isn't this my root immune guy? Oh, he's not in the middle, my root immune guy. Good start. I think we just killed more goblins in that round than we did the entire last fight. To be fair, the goblins did not rush us last time. I like how these back guys deployed in whatever it is. So am I breaking these bonds? I assume breaking these bonds is better than the shield wall. See what else they do. Mega is failing all their rolls for breaking bonds, which is to be expected. They have no melee defense, no melee attack. Alright, looks like we're gonna need some more hunters. It is a little bit sad that you fight goblins with ranged. Huh. Malorus has been telling me this, but I haven't been buying it. I've been looking at it and going, that's ridiculous. There's no way that's gonna work. There must be a better way. The way we're trying with the dogs even is not working. Defeat the goblin, you just become the goblin, I guess. Well, I can already see a flaw in this particular lineout. The fact that the megas can't break this means, well, maybe not. Maybe that means they get hit and the other ones don't. We'll see. We'll see what this round looks like. I'm worried about is things like their overseer hitting my archers. And sooner or later, our Scots will start scattering into my archers. They're gonna charge forward at all? Let's give them a chance to. Oh, I'm trying to break it on my archers. Fuck, that was a mistake. Are they spanking themselves? No, there's an overseer with a whip in the back. It's not spanking, it's whipping. Is, huh? Sounds like a good one to roll on. I guess range shots. The idea of doing this with one shot per archer per round is ridiculous. No, I do break the snares. I do break the snares reduce my range defense. So what else are these guys doing? I recover 15 stamina per round. I might as well spend 15 stamina breaking the root per round to give myself better range defense. That seems totally reasonable. What do you want on this guy? Because he's wavering. 42 on that guy. We'll take the 42. Gotta get that value. Yeah, that's right. Goblin City is flanking Wolf Riders. But Wolf Riders are pretty easy to hit with ranged attacks, so maybe you just shoot them first. I think they're the only goblin that either doesn't have anticipation or it gets close enough that the anticipation isn't very useful. I will fatigue out on my archers because my archers don't have recover. So maybe I should switch when I'm about half stamina to range the one shot. My chocolate has iron lungs. Yeah, next round we're switching, maybe even this round with some of them. Let's do one more round. Because I like to, you know, fucking kill shit. So we're gonna do this one goblin a round, huh? Well, there's 26 goblins. May take some time. Well, I suppose if this is how you fight goblins, you're gonna have to retreat from the goblin city anyways to refill on arrows. Yes, Matt. First time. Yeah, none of my brothers are getting punctured to death, so that's pretty great. That's a 33% chance to hit my archer, you just said. Aim shot skill and misses Benny Archer. Chance 33. Did anyone notice if that was a direct on target or was that a scatter? Another roll on Benny Archer, this time at 5%. So the other one must have been, I don't know. Cat attack's running out of stamina. I'm gonna rotate him over. Oh, I'm not rooted? What? This is gonna take so fucking long. But I have about 3 hours ready to fight a goblin. It's amazing how good the orc amulet is versus orcs, and how good the anti-undead amulet is versus Geist, and okay versus the legions. It's amazing how shit the goblin trinket is versus goblins. The goblins run out of arrows? I don't think so, no. I don't know, I've never seen. We'll find out. The AI uses its ammunition a lot more sparingly than I do.